Established in 1862, Coopers beers have been perfected over generations. To celebrate our 160th anniversary, I'm visiting some of Australia's oldest and most successful family businesses to meet the next generation entrusted with carrying their traditions and values into the 21st century. Today, my guest is James Brown from Cygnet Bay Pearl Farm. I'm Andrew Cooper and this is Aussie Originals. All right, so James, mate, nice to be here with you. Can you give us a bit of a 101 on Cygnet Bay Pearl Farms?
So my family started about 76 years ago in the old shelling industry, which is right at the end of that industry, and my grandfather basically saw the opportunity as that old industry faded to take up cultured pearl farming, which was something that only the Japanese really did prior to that. And so he managed to get the first Australian-owned and operated cultured pearling company going at Cygnet Bay. The rest, so to speak, is history. We've ridden the wave of the Australian pearling industry to this day.
Can you tell me a bit about Cygnet Bay Pearl Farms and your family company's values and what they mean to you?
My family is always about honesty and integrity and looking out for each other. You know, my dad and my mum are really big on that. You know, I was raised on the farm as a kid. Apart from our family, most of the other people there were the Bardi and the Jawi, the indigenous tribes of the area. They actually have a word for it, which is lian. And that is a sense, an internal sense of peace, really, with the decisions that you make. You know, you might make a decision, but if it doesn't feel good inside, the outcome's not going to be good.
So James, what sense of responsibility do you feel becoming a custodian of your family business?
It can be a heavy weight sometimes when things are tough, but at the same time it's also a great honour to be able to create the opportunity for the next generation, whether or not they take it up or not.
As we get older, more and more the company does not feel like yours. It feels like you're really building on something that was started before you and is bigger than you.
Yeah, look, I think when everything is going well, you probably take it for granted. And it's when things go bad that I think the family business side that really stands up. It's that wisdom of the kind of elder that sort of goes, oh look, we've sort of seen this before, you know, hang on. They're also the ones that say, I don't know what you're complaining about, you know, we were living in paperbark huts and da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? So there's all that side of it as well, which drives you nuts. 5 generations later, I mean, could your great-great-grandfather imagine that it might have got to this? You know what I mean?
No, it's not even close. And I often think, I mean, whether you're talking pearls or whether you're talking beer, if you have a good quality product and you have a great story to tell, then at times you're halfway there.
A family meeting around a brewery, I mean, that's just got danger written all over it.
Well, most important meetings and most important decisions finish with a beer.
Excellent. What a ritual. Andrew, welcome aboard Rosef. All right, so this is an old lugger.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, and she was built specifically for fishing pearl oysters. Back before the cultured pearling industry, and in fact even before Broome existed, these oysters, the pink tartar maxima, the largest pearl oysters in the world, were really, really highly valued as a textile. So, famous fact I should say is that 80% of the world's buttons, about 100 years ago, actually came from Broome pearl shell. So it was all about the shell, and it was these beautiful old boats that were the workhorse of the industry. Now, it's all about fishing the pearl shell, and then we grow them in these panels on the farm, and hopefully we try and cultivate pearls like that in them.
That's a beautiful one. This old boat would have seen all shapes and sizes of pearls and pearl farmers, no doubt, over that many years.
Yeah, that's right. No creature comforts of the modern cruise boats.
I was going to say, where do you think they kept the beer cold? Right, so one of the reasons we've been chatting today is Coopers are celebrating our 160th anniversary. And as a part of that celebration, we've done a special limited edition beer called Regency Park Red Ale. Regency Park is where the brewery is situated in Adelaide. I think it's only fitting if we enjoy one here together today on the boat.
Thank you, it's been a pleasure, and cheers to you and cheers to Thomas.
Thanks, pal.
Am I allowed to have a...
You can have more.